Welcome to Cretoni Entertainment. I'm Chris.
And I'm Bree.
And we are still around. Kind of. It's been a while, Bree.
It has.
It's, April and May turned out to be some really rough months. I had some things at work going on that are good. They're good things. Made some possible big steps forward in my career. Just a lot going on in the last months. We haven't had a chance to do a whole lot of videos, but we did get a chance to go ahead and go to MegaCon Orlando 2022 this past weekend over in, Orlando.
Yeah.
So now that the weekend is over, we took a few short videos. We took a few photos. We weren't huge shutterbugs while we were there.
No. It's when you got your little ones with you.
Yeah, we had Jules was with us, so
Yeah.
we had 7-year-old at MegaCon this year, and we just went and made a 3-day weekend of it. We didn't do all 4 days.
No.
We did Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We stayed in a banger resort. I should have put a picture of the resort. It was really cool.
It was nice.
But anyway, we want to talk about MegaCon, and is MegaCon worth it in, I don't want to call this the post-pandemic world because the pandemic's not over, but the post-ish, you're starting to return to normal-ish world, hopefully.
Yep.
Until monkeypox kills us all.
Oh.
I'm sure everybody's heard about monkeypox. Monkeypox! It's up to almost 100 cases.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're back. We're going to be getting back into the video routine here in the end of May and June and going forward. But talking about MegaCon 2022, we have been MegaCon attendees since, me, 2008, and you a couple years even before that.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously with unexpected break for everybody due to COVID, and this is our first year back with the COVID scenario. And we just want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Did we get it out of the open? I didn't think it was very good.
It had issues this year.
I was very disappointed, and I wanted to establish our credentials as, we've been to MegaCon consistently since 2008, and this was probably the worst MegaCon we've been to.
Yeah, it was kind of a disjointed mess.
It was an organization nightmare. You can see in the clip right there. We took Jules to Jedi Training Academy, and they crammed it all together in a room full of kids running around and playing with Legos and the Mario Maker board and a box fort. And, some of the kids were just getting distracted because other kids were playing other stuff. They could have easily put that in a separate room. There were some other panels that were the same way. We attend. I'm not going to say the name of it. I'm not going to say the name of the group because I'm not attacking the group directly, but there was absolutely no vetting done on some of these panels.
Oh yeah.
One of them was absolutely atrocious. It was literally as if somebody pulled up a topic to get free tickets to the convention, because they do get free tickets to the panel hosts. So literally like somebody was trying to get free tickets to the convention, thought of a topic, and literally went to Google and verbatim, word for word, read the first BuzzFeed article they found on the topic.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty brutal. We did another panel that would have been really, really cool if it was organized in the slightest bit.
Yeah.
But, these guys didn't really, truly do any organization, so they just kind of blew through what was the real reason I wanted to go to this other panel.
Which could have been a really cool panel.
It would have been a really cool data-based construction. Why did I say that? Data-based conversation. And it just wasn't. It didn't pan out. They kind of rushed through it. There were some good panels though. NASA had a decent presence at MegaCon.
Yes.
NASA did some pretty cool panels talking about.
Super excited for Artemis.
Yeah, the SLS rockets, the Orion project,
the Falcon Heavy.
The Falcon Heavy, the Gateway project. Look up the Gateway project with NASA if you haven't seen this. The Artemis project.
Any kind of space nerd. It was there. We went to 2 talks that were really just super cool. Super fun and cool.
The NASA stuff was very, very cool. Absolutely no issues there. You went to a zombie-based one.
I did.
Science-based zombie one.
I did. I got to go to a very cool one, actually run by a guy who is a kind of a biology, he actually has his degree in infectious diseases, but he studies zombie ants. And so he went through like zombie films and said like, here's why this doesn't work. Here's why that doesn't work. But this is where this is really true to form. And this one was why this is really good. It was a great talk. And he used wonderful clips from some of my favorite zombie films.
Oh, and there were groups like the 501st Legion there with all their great Star Wars stuff.
They had the most amazing, actually, pictures up right now.
We got some pictures up right now. They always have amazing stuff. We took Julian to full contact saber fighting, the Saber Legion.
Yes, the Saber Legion.
If you
don't know them, they're a great group to look up. They do live
it's almost like kendo meets fencing with durable, combat-ready lightsabers. Like I having a heart attack in that photo?
Possibly.
Some durable kendo-style lightsaber fighting with full armor. This is cool. This video clip has an unfortunate moment in it, I think, if I'm not mistaken. No, I think we've passed it already.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize this. No, I think it might be coming up. You'll see what comes. This is us walking into the show.
Yep.
So the Saber Legion was pretty cool. Actually, the food vendors were pretty good this year. The price is obviously not good, but
con food.
There was a problem with the celebrity programming. They had a big old disjointed mess of celebrities, and they gave way too big of an area to the celebrity autograph, and
stupid amounts.
It ate a huge chunk into the exhibitor show. There was a whole row of tattoo artists there, which I'm not going to disparage tattoo artists. I'm not a tattoo guy. They were busy all weekend. Good for them.
Hey.
But previously, this wasn't what MegaCon's focus was. Now, I know MegaCon's wanted to get away from being a comic convention, and it was kind of getting away from being one when we started going together.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of... Now I don't think it knows what it is. It's got a little smattering of anime, a little smattering of comic books, a smattering of mass produced prop weapons, a smattering of cosplay, a smattering of tattoos apparently, and it's so little of every single thing that it's not really worth going for more than a day these days. I mean, we got lucky enough to find enough panels to keep our Saturday interesting, but we were kind of reaching on Sunday for having reasons to stay, and it just seemed...
honestly, since we paid for Friday and Saturday, it would have been...
Since we paid for the night at the hotel, it seemed like a shame to wake up and go home.
Yeah.
Especially when it's only a couple-hour drive for us to go over to Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of gutted it out, and I'm not saying it was all bad, but it's definitely not what it used to be. I don't know if it's going to stay strong on our con list going forward. We've got some other shows we want to check out, and I know both of us want to do Gen Con more often.
Yes.
Because Gen Con is always an awesome experience.
Well, and Gen Con it fits one of our desire, like our interest. It's a gaming convention. Gen Con is not anymore. MegaCon is just a mess.
Yeah, we're not sure. The parking was horrific.
Oh my god.
The parking, they had no idea how to prepare for the attendees. Staff was basically non-existent. I saw convention center staff. I saw the third-party security company they hired to do the check-ins at the front gate.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, I think I can count the number of MegaCon staff I saw on one hand.
Yeah.
Staffing was a nightmare. We're coming kind of close to the end of our video here, so I want to blow through kind of what else is a nightmare. The pre-organization was a nightmare. We heard at the show... We heard at the show from some of the artists on Artist Alley that MegaCon pulled a fast one on them and kind of hit them last minute with a fee of $80 per day to use the Wi-Fi at the convention center to process their sales, which is an absurd amount of money.
Ridiculous. When you're already paying for whatever service you use to also run your car.
Well, there was no cellular service in that building.
Oh, none.
None
it's a metal
whatsoever.
building.
I feel like in years past I was able to get service. This year it was constantly just an X over my service bars.
Mm-hmm.
The pre-organization was a nightmare. For months on MegaCon's website, it promised that the schedule of events and the map, the floor map. Oh, here's that video I thought I lost. Julian and I accidentally got an escort by a stormtrooper.
Awesome.
It was completely accidental. I know the camera's a little blurry. I pulled it out of my pocket and the lens was a little blurred. Totally by accident. And then Julian started whispering, "Daddy, there's a scout trooper in front of us," and he heard him and he's, "Oh no." He gave Julian a nice fist bump. It was good stuff.
Jules was so excited for all of the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, it was our accidental thing. But they were promising for months ahead of time. It's just the floor plan and the schedule was going to be out 2 weeks before the show. The floor plan went online like 3 days before the show.
Mm-hmm.
And the schedule events went online, I don't know, maybe 5 days before the show. Yeah. It did come up slightly sooner than that. It was very difficult to plan anything. It was very difficult to set up. It was very difficult to see if there were vendors we actually wanted to see there. And just very poorly organized. They screwed up our badge shipping. We paid extra to have badges shipped to us to not deal with a desk. And they left one of our badges out of the bag. When we contacted them well in advance, I want to say I contacted them on like May 9th.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Hey, you missed one of our badges." They basically told me to go jump off a bridge and go to the desk.
Oh, yeah. And they didn't send lanyards.
I'm like, I literally paid extra to not deal with your desk.
Yeah.
And you're telling me piss off, go to the desk, and you're not even offering me a partial refund on my shipping costs. And there were no lanyards. The badges came with no lanyards. Now, we haven't gotten our Gen Con badges yet. Maybe this is a new trend. Maybe Gen Con won't come with them. I'll be disappointed if it doesn't. But no lanyards. It's such a little thing. Lanyards are not expensive. We bought our own for like $2. It's such a little thing. But that little thing feels pretty big when it's something you've gotten every single year.
Yeah.
So I think our final review of MegaCon was okay. Some of the exhibitors were fine. Really, it was a mess. We'll probably give it one more chance. If it's like it was this year, it'll probably be our last.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's really all we have going on today. Just a quick, hey, we're back. We came back from MegaCon. We got Gen Con in a couple months. We got painting videos coming back, battle reports coming back. Like and subscribe for more content. Hit the bell button for notifications. And we will see you guys next time.
All right, bye!